Datta, Sri Guru Datta, Jai Guru 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 Datta, Sri Guru Datta. Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha, Harihi Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Hanumate Namaha. Jai Guru Datta and welcome to Datta Arpanam with your hosts Rishi Nirvan Barup
and Ravita Singh. Jai Guru Datta, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Dr. Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji of Avadhuta Dattapitam in Mysuru. Today's program begins with the offering of pranams, gratitude, and this invocation prayer at the sacred feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Pujya Shri Datta Ji, as this program, possible only through His divine grace, is offered to him. Please join His second in command, Pujya Shri 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 Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, now in worship.
Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Shri Saraswatyai Namaha, Shri Padavallabha Narasimha Saraswati, Shri Guru Dattatreya Namaha, Shri Ganapati Satchidananda Sadgurubhyo Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gururdevo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Bhuyuta Shri Hari Chinnhitabhyam Agastya Rekhadi Bhiranchitabhyam Nigodha Bijakshara Mudritabhyam Namo Namah Sadguru Padukabhyam. Ganapati Gurumekam Satchidanandarupam Vibhudhanivahasevyam Yogamargadhirudham Sharanamupagatanam Sanghadrivajram Mama Hridaya Nivasam Bhaktinamro Namami, Bhaktinamro Namami.
Once again everyone, Swagatam, and thank you for tuning in to this morning's episode of Datta Arpanam. Today's program is being brought to you through the kind courtesy of Ramlal Educational Institute of number 12 Exchange Lots Couva, Bellini's Drug Mart Limited of 58 to 60 Sutton Street, San Fernando, Debe Supermart Limited of 182 SS Aaron Road, Debe, and Koke Supermart Limited of 14 Naparima Mayaro Road, San Fernando.
Recently, Trinidad was blessed to be visited by not only Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Dattaji, but also by someone who Pujya Dattaji has referred to in the past as a Devata. That someone is Vedic scholar and trustee at Avadhuta Dattapitam, Dr. Vamshi Krishna Ganapati.
Dr. Ganapati or Vamshi Garu joined the SGS Veda school when he was only 12 years old. Fast forward to the present time, and he is now a director of the SGS Vedic Academy and Masters Institute of Avadhuta Dattapitam. In fact, Dr. Vamshi Garu has been organizing and conducting Vedic examinations at Avadhuta Dattapitam for more than 20 years.
And not only does Dr. Vamshi Garu have a doctorate in Sanskritam, but putting this knowledge of Sanskritam to divine use, he has, over the years, written hundreds of poetic Sanskritam compositions on Sadgurudeva, on Lord Dattatreya, and on Lord Shiva.
How truly grateful we are that such a prestigious propagator of Sanatana Dharma accompanied Pujya Dattaji on his recent visit to Trinidad and officiated at the many homas which took place during that visit.
But the blessings did not end there. Even after Pujya Dattaji left Trinidad to commence the USA leg of his Swarna Yatra or his 50th international tour, Dr. Vamshi Garu stayed on in Trinidad for an extra week and blessed devotees with classes in Sanskritam and discourses on Bhagavad Gita.
And then, on the very last evening of his visit, he shared some questions which had been presented to him, and he also provided the answers to those questions.
Today, on Datta Arpanam, it is with great pleasure and sincere gratitude that, with the permission of Dr. Vamshi, excerpts from that question and answer session will be shared with all of you. So be sure to stay tuned in to today's program right here on 103.1 FM for an hour of enlightenment.
And what better way is there to get such an hour started than to offer worship to Lord Ganapati? So everyone, please open the Bhajanmala app or visit the website www.bhajanmala.com. Enter Bhajan ID number 2 and join in devotional singing.
गणपति दे दो सन्मति, अर्क गणपति दो सूक्ष्म बुद्धि, सुमुख गणपति दे दो सन्मति, अर्क गणपति दो सूक्ष्म बुद्धि, ओंकार निर्विकार निराकार तू सकल वेद मंत्र का तत्व सार तू सत्व रजस तामस से पार तू रहे हमको भी योग का रहस्य बता दे सुमुख गणपति दे दो सन्मति अर्क गणपति दो सूक्ष्म बुद्धि मंत्र से उपासना करे मूलाधार चक्र तेरी शक्ति से चले हे रंबुल महाकाय तुझको बुलाए कण कण में गण गण में तुझको ही पाए सुमुख गणपति दे दो सन्मति अर्क गणपति दो सूक्ष्म बुद्धि तुझको लोग क्यों कहे कोटि ब्रह्मांड तूने पेट में धरे सूक्ष्म नेत्र तुझको लोग क्यों कहे जीव कोटि तेरी कृपा दृष्टि से चले सुमुख गणपति दे दो सन्मति अर्क गणपति दो सूक्ष्म बुद्धि विष्णु रुद्रादि देव देव मिलके विघ्नाधिपति कहे तुझे शान से त्रिकरण शुद्धि से तुझे पुकारे सच्चिदानंद तत्व हमें दिला दे सुमुख गणपति दे दो सन्मति अर्क गणपति दो सूक्ष्म बुद्धि सुमुख गणपति दे दो सन्मति अर्क अर्क गणपति दो सूक्ष्म बुद्धि अर्क गणपति दो सूक्ष्म बुद्धि.
You were just listening to a Hindi Lord Ganapati bhajan composed and rendered by that Lord's namesake, Paramapujya Dr. Shri 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 Ganapati Satchidananda Datta Ji here on Datta Arpanam. Thank you for tuning in to this morning's hour of contemplation, which is coming to you through the grace of Pujya Shri Datta Ji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
Today, as promised, you will hear devotee, Vedic scholar, educator and poet Dr. Vamshi Krishna Ganapati give answers to questions related to spirituality which were presented to him during his recent visit to Trinidad. In fact, let us not delay. Instead, let us go straight to Dr. Vamshi Garu's question and answer session, which starts with him reading the first question.
Bhagavad Gita teaches us to let go of desires. However, to some extent, these desires drive us to act. So, is desireless action the absence of desires? Is the desireless action the absence of desires, or it is just letting go the attachment to a particular result? Swamiji has given one good suggestion. Nishkama karmeti yaduchyate tat adau bhavenno sukaram naranam. The Nishkama karma concept is easy to say, but it's a little difficult to implement in life. Absence of desires and letting go of the attachment, these are almost similar. Further, we recall the Bhagavad Gita Vakya, Yasya sarve samarambhaha kama sankalpa varjitaha jnanagni dagdha karmanam tamaho panditam buddhaha. Buddha means a scholar. Buddha means a scholar. Buddhaha tam panditam ahuhu. Those scholars approve someone's candidature as a fellow pandita. It is something like a fellowship in a prestigious organization. We call Royal Fellow, Fellow of so-and-so organization, professional bodies, chartered accountants, bar association. So what happens? One who has earned the credentials is admitted by looking at his features, his work, worth. Then the committee will decide, okay, he is fit to be among us. So how do a genuine scholar admit another one as one among them? For that, there are two definitions. First, you need to decide who is a scholar actually. Scholar is one who applies his principles to his life, is called a scholar. Scholar is not one who has just memorized something and speaks intelligently, intuitively. He is not just a scholar. But scholar is one who applies those principles he is preaching to his own life and has proven himself successful, can be called as a scholar. That is number one point. In that sense, we don't know how many scholars we really have. We have only degree holders, not the genuine scholars. And what is the benchmark to become a scholar? Yasya sarve samarambhaha kama sankalpa varjitaha. We'll come back to the original question. Since the desires drive us to act, how do we become desireless? How to achieve absence of desires? The first one is how not to have desire. For that, You have to determine that, okay, the action that I am doing it's just for own my satisfaction. It does not have any additional benefit. First you conclude at that point, then you will not have the incentive to have a new desire. Let us take a very simple example. You have a weekend, which is a vacation day, but still you have opted to work the full day because you had some pending work which you would not complete due to variety of reasons, paucity of time or any other additional work. After having done the entire Saturday's work, you felt happy, okay, I have completed something. You knew that there is no additional incentive for working on the day, there is no additional payment. Once you have completed that, you don't want to work on Sunday also because there is no additional incentive, neither you have an occasion to do work. If you are getting some additional incentive money for working on Saturday, then your mind would actually create one more opportunity to work on Sunday so that you will get additional benefit. Since you didn't get any payment for your Saturday's additional work, you won't feel like working for an additional day. Just apply this to your Nishkama Karma. Karomi yadyat sakaram parasmai narayanaja iti aham samarpajami. Whatever I am doing it, I am just offering it without any condition, without any pre-qualification. I am offering it the lotus feet, holy feet of God. Once you have decided, whatever you do that goes there, we should have an additional desire, additional act, additional this thing other than what I ought to do. Being part of Swadharma, I have certain duties. Then what will happen? There is no incentive to do additional work. Then just limit yourself to what you ought to do. Now explain the original this thing. Yasya sarve samarambhaha. Whatever you are starting, they are devoid of kama, a desire, sankalpa, a determination or a declaration to do something. So you neither have a desire nor a declaration that, okay, for this reason to accrue this benefit I am doing it. So the sankalpa is lost and the desire is also lost. So that's how you have to do. Such persons are qualified as Pandita and admitted to the league of Panditas. So if you really want to be a Pandita, just implement this qualification of Bhagavad Gita.
You were just listening to Dr. Vamshi Krishna Ganapati speak on desireless action, the type of action sanctioned by Sri Krishna in Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And in case you are interested in knowing which verse of Bhagavad Gita he was referring to when he quoted Yasya Sarve Samarambhaha, that is the 19th verse of chapter 4 of Bhagavad Gita.
But if we are meant to be desire-free, then why have the Karma Kanda section of the Vedas? The section of Vedas dedicated to teaching us what rituals should be performed if we hope to achieve certain goals. Well, Vamshi Garu went on to explain this as we will soon hear. But first, let us join once again in Divya Nama Sankirtanam.
But having just been reminded that we should engage in desire-free action, instead of us asking Mother Goddess for boons, let us join in simply praising her.
गिरिजसति विदितात्वं बौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गिरिजसति विदितात्वं बौळीराग प्रीतात्वं बौळीराग प्रीतात्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौडीराग प्रीतात्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौडीराग प्रीतात्वं गौडीराग प्रीतात्वं तेजो नूनं विलसति ते तेजो नूनं विलसति ते चित्ते मे दीप्राहो चित्ते मे दीप्राहो तेजो नूनं विलसति ते तेजो नूनं विलसति ते चित्ते मे दीप्राहो चित्ते मे दीप्राहो यायात् चित्तं शुद्धं सत् सच्चिदानन्दत्वं यायात् चित्तं शुद्धं सत् सच्चिदानन्दत्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौडीराग प्रीतात्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौडीराग प्रीतात्वं तेजो नूनं विलसति ते तेजो नूनं विलसति ते चित्ते मे दीप्राहो चित्ते मे दीप्राहो यायात् चित्तं शुद्धं सत् सच्चिदानन्दत्वं यायात् चित्तं शुद्धं सत् सच्चिदानन्दत्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गिरिससति विदितात्वं गौडीराग प्रीतात्वं गौडीराग प्रीतात्वं गौडीराग प्रीतात्वं
Yet another divine musical masterpiece composition of Nada Brahma, Sadgurudeva Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Dattaji's. You were just listening to Pujya Dattaji here on Datta Arpanam. Thank you for tuning in to today's offering, which is coming to you on 103.1 FM through the grace of Pujya Sri Dattaji, and thanks to the sponsorship by Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited.
Before that bhajan, you were listening to Vedic scholar and the director at the SGS Vedic Academy and Masters Institute of Avadhuta Dattapitam, Dr. Vamshi Krishna Ganapati, as he shared some insights on desireless actions. Let us hear the continuation of the question on desireless action and listen as Dr. Ganapati answers.
As was the case with the previous question, the next segment begins with the question which is to be answered.
If we should strive for desireless action, then why have an entire section of Vedas be dedicated to how to achieve worldly things? This is even more beautiful. The former part of Veda is called as Karma Kanda. As Bhagavad Gita Acharya has made it very clear, Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtat yakarmakrat. Nahi kaschit kshanamapi jatu tishtati akarmakrat. You can't expect any person to be actionless even for a second. He will do something. Even if he is not seen to be doing anything, he will at least be breathing. He will be seated. Sleeping is also an action. So there is nothing called actionless state in the entire life. So therefore, is it possible not to be actionless? No, impossible. And to not have desires is the stated goal. But till you reach that level, you need to be desiring something at least. Actually, there is a paradox here. Desiring a desireless state is also a desire, right? When you want to be above the desires, that means you are desiring and yearning for a desireless state. That itself is also desire. So till you reach the ultimate stage, desires are part of your life. So, if they are inevitable, we need regulation. Suppose I need a specs to read something. I can't just grab her specs to suit my convenience. If I need money, I can't just put my hand into this pocket and grab whatever is available. Then it will be lawlessness. There is something called a Charvaka Siddhanta. I don't know how many of heard about it. Charvaka actually is Charu Vak. Charu means beautiful, Vak means speech. Charu Vak. The Siddhanta is something like this. Yavat Jived Sukhan Jived. Pranam Krutva Ghatam Pibed. One of the four most famous sayings. Yavat Jived, as long as you live, Sukhan Jived, have a comfortable life. Pranam Krutva Ghatam Pibed. If you don't have milk at home, don't worry. Just borrow it from someone, take ghee and enjoy your meal. Don't ever worry about returning that favor back. If you need money, just borrow from someone. Don't worry whether he would ask and whether you need to give it back. Borrow, enjoy a splurging, spend thrift life. Don't worry about anything. Why do you worry all your life about studying Vedas, Swadhyaya, doing this and that? Agnihotram Trigo Vedaha Danacha Bhaspa Gauthanam Buddhi Jivaka Hinanam Buddhi Paurusha Hinanam Jiviketi Brahaspati. That fellow is also called a Brahaspati, not that Devaguru Brahaspati. Studying these Vedas, having the Bhasma, doing Dana, etc. It's only for those people who neither have the intellect nor any human effort and human pride. They waste their life in doing all those things. Why do you worry about all those things? Just enjoy your life to the moment. What will happen? This type of teachings, they appeal to the common man. It's a travesty of justice that in India we are seeing in many states and many countries also. That's a phenomenon. The political parties vie with each other to give free benefits to one and all, even without asking. From today, all your travel would be free. You go wherever you are, no questions asked. If you say that what's happening, people without any meaningful occasion, they are just traveling for the sake of traveling. And with this, many are getting deprived. And the entire enterprise would go into losses. Similarly, you don't need not work. Every month, the government will give you everything that is required. Then where is the incentive to work hard? So this sort of lawlessness would be the order of the day. Which society can endure this forever? So therefore there has to be some regulation. So your desires have to be regulated. And to achieve your desires, we need a mechanism, a proper mechanism, which is proportionate to your action. It can't be disproportionate. If you just put $10 and expect $100 in return within 1 year, either you have to make a steal, or you have to theft, or you have to cheat someone. To pay Robert, you have to rob Richard. Otherwise, there is no money at all. There is no freedom. That can't happen. So this regulation, if someone has to made, Vedas have made it. Because they are meant for solving your worldly problems. What is the purpose of Veda? They say, Ishtaprap Yanishta Pariharayoho Alaukikam Upayam Yovedagati Grantha Saha Vedaha. The preamble of Vedic commentary is explicitly clear on many points that are really noteworthy. Why do you require Vedas? They say, with human effort I am able to solve all my problems. I can get what I want. Then why do I require this Veda? Then came up the question. Suppose your human intellect and human effort are incapable of solving some of your problems, incapable of achieving some of your requirements. How do you cater to the needs of the society? Then you would require something out of world solution for this thing. Then again, the question comes, okay, if a solution is out of world, it is definitely not for me. Why? Because I am a worldly man, I am a worldly woman. I can only access this which is possible through worldly means, which are available in the world. If you are talking about out of world solutions, then it's definitely not for me, it's not my cup of tea. So it's a wastage of your effort. So still I don't require Veda. That is the second one. Then came the reply from the Siddhanti, the thesis. Of course, we call the solutions from the Veda as out of world, because Veda is not made by a human with an effort and intent. It has been revealed with the inspiration, and without any human effort, it has appeared to the rishis. Through them we got all these things. So revelations are part of the entire faith. Then how do they help us? The Vedas deploy a language which is used in the world. With these useful sentences, they give a solution which is not available in the world. That is what is meant by out of world. They use the sentences and words which are available in the world to give a solution which is not available in the world. That is what is meant by Alaukika Upaya, out of world solution. Therefore, the Vedic scriptures regulate our desires, give us a code of conduct, and give us a mechanism to achieve by justified means all our desires proportionately. That is why we need the desired mechanism system and a regulation of it. Therefore, it is perfectly alright to have the karma kanda. Once you transcend this level of karma, then at the desireless state, nishkama karma, then you don't require it. It's true. Once you have some problem with the leg, you take a crutch and a walking stand. Once you are all right, then you just take it off, cast it aside, right? Similarly.
What beautiful insights were provided by Vedic scholar and trustee at Avadhuta Datta Pitam, Dr. Vamshi Krishna Ganapati. To summarize what was heard today, as long as we are alive, we cannot be actionless, because at the very least, we will be breathing. So, what we need to strive for is not being actionless, but acting without any desires. Do your duty, but do not do it for any rewards. Simply do it because you should do it. And until you get to the point where such nishkama karma or desireless action is truly possible, then the Karma Kanda of the Vedas offers a just and structured guide regarding how to achieve a goal through efforts that are proportionate to the goal.
Very thought-provoking words indeed. And in particular, the idea of efforts being proportionate to the goals stood out to me, because it reminded me of just how compassionate Datta Sadguru Pujya Dattaji is. He has blessed us with so many beautiful and divine songs, knowing that Divya Nama Sankirtana is the surest way to moksha in this age of Kali. How blessed we are that moksha, which in previous yugas could only be achieved through intense penance, can, in this age of Kali, be achieved through consistent efforts through Divya Nama Sankirtanam.
Listeners, you just heard that until we reach a desireless state, our efforts should be proportionate to the goal we hope to achieve. But Divya Nama Sankirtana does not feel like effort. It feels like the goal. It is probably the one time, the one activity where the effort itself is so enjoyable that it itself feels like the goal. So before we begin to wrap up today's episode of Datta Arpanam, let us join once again in Divya Nama Sankirtanam.
Atrinandana Dattamuruti Sachidananda Dattamuruti Atrinandana
Dattamuruti Sachidananda Dattamuruti
Atrinandana Dattamuruti Sachidananda Dattamuruti
Atrinandana Dattamuruti Sachidananda Dattamuruti
ಅಮರವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಅಭಯ ಸಾರಥಿ ಮೂಲ ಸದ್ಗುರು ಪೀಠ ನೆಲೆಸಿದ ಅಮರವರ್ಗಕ್ಕೆ ಅಭಯ ಸಾರಥಿ ಮೂಲ ಸದ್ಗುರು ಪೀಠ ನೆಲೆಸಿದ ಅನಸೂಯಾಸುತ ತ್ರಿಮುನಿಪತಿ ಅನಸೂಯಾಸುತ ತ್ರಿಮುನಿಪತಿ ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ
Dattamuruti Sachidananda Dattamuruti
ಪಿಠಾಪುರದೊಳು ಮೈಯ ತೋರ್ದವ ಪಿಠಾಪುರದೊಳು ಮೈಯ ತೋರ್ದವ ಪುರದೊಳು ನೆಲೆಸಿ ನಿಂದವ ಯೋಗಿ ರಾಜ ಶ್ರೀಪದ ಗುರುಪತಿ ಯೋಗಿ ರಾಜ ಶ್ರೀಪದ ಗುರುಪತಿ ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ
Atrinandana Dattamuruti Sachidananda Dattamuruti
ಅಂಬೆ ಮಾಧವ ತನಯನ ರಗರಿ ಅಂಬೆ ಮಾಧವ ತನಯನ ರಗರಿ ಕ್ಷೇತ್ರನ್ನದು ಗಾಣಿಗಾಪುರ ಯತಿಪಾತಿ ನರಸಿಂಹ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಯತಿಪಾತಿ ನರಸಿಂಹ ಸರಸ್ವತಿ ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ
Dattamuruti
ರಾಯರಂಕರು ನಿನ್ನ ದಾಸರು, ರಾಯರಂಕರು ನಿನ್ನ ದಾಸರು, ಬಡವ ಬಲ್ಲಿದರೆಲ್ಲ ಭಕ್ತರು, ಬಡವ ಬಲ್ಲಿದರೆಲ್ಲ ಭಕ್ತರು, ಸರ್ವಶಕ್ತಿ ಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಕುಲಪತಿ, ಸರ್ವಶಕ್ತಿ ಜ್ಞಾನಿ ಕುಲಪತಿ, ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ,
ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ.
ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಿತೆಯು ವೇದ ಸಮಬಲ, ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಿತೆಯು ವೇದ ಸಮಬಲ, ನಿನ್ನ ಪೂಜೆ ಸುಖದ ಸವಿಫಲ, ನಿನ್ನ ಪೂಜೆ ಸುಖದ ಸವಿಫಲ, ಸರ್ವ ಜನರಿಗೂ ನೀನೇ ಸದ್ಗತಿ, ಸರ್ವ ಜನರಿಗೂ ನೀನೇ ಸದ್ಗತಿ, ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ,
ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ.
ಯೋಗಿ ವೇಷವೋ ಭೋಗಿ ವೇಷವೋ, ಯೋಗಿ ವೇಷವೋ ಭೋಗಿ ವೇಷವೋ, ನಿನ್ನ ಭಕ್ತರಂತ ಭಾಗ್ಯವೋ, ಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಲುಕದ ಮಧುರ ಮಗಿಪತಿ, ಮನಕ್ಕೆ ಸಿಲುಕದ ಮಧುರ ಮಗಿಪತಿ, ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ,
ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ.
ಆರು ಕೈಗಳು ಮೂರು ಮಸ್ತಕ, ಆರು ಕೈಗಳು ಮೂರು ಮಸ್ತಕ, ಎರಡೇ ಕೈಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ಮುಖ, ಎರಡೇ ಕೈಗಳು ಒಂದೇ ಮುಖ, ತ್ರಿಗುಣದರಕ ವಿಶ್ವದಾಕೃತಿ, ತ್ರಿಗುಣದರಕ ವಿಶ್ವದಾಕೃತಿ, ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ,
ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ.
ಧರ್ಮವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಸಾಧನ, ಕರ್ಮವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಸಾಧನ, ಭೋಗವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಭಾವನ, ನೀಡು ಮನದೊಳು ಏಕ ಸಮ್ಮತಿ, ನೀಡು ಮನದೊಳು ಏಕ ಸಮ್ಮತಿ, ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ,
ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ.
ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ಷಣ ನಿನ್ನ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಗೈದ ಭಾವುಕ ನಿತ್ಯ ನಿರ್ಭಯ, ಒಂದೇ ಕ್ಷಣ ನಿನ್ನ ಸ್ಮರಣೆ ಗೈದ ಭಾವುಕ ನಿತ್ಯ ನಿರ್ಭಯ, ಸೊಲ್ಲು ಸೊಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಕೀರುತಿ, ಸೊಲ್ಲು ಸೊಲ್ಲಿಗೂ ನಿನ್ನ ಕೀರುತಿ, ಹಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿ ಯೋಗಿ ಭಾರತಿ, ಹಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲಿ ಯೋಗಿ ಭಾರತಿ, ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ, ಅತ್ರಿನಂದನ
ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ ಸಚ್ಚಿದಾನಂದ ದತ್ತಮೂರ್ತಿ.
रे भज रे राघव रामं पितरां भावय सीतारामं
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 संयुत रामं
लक्ष्मण संयुत रामं
पावनि सेवित मृदुपदधामं
पावनि सेवित मृदुपदधामं
इनकुल सोमं रामं
इनकुलसोमं रामं
इह परतारक मङ्गलनामम् भज रे राघव रामं पितरां भावय सीतारामं
भज रे राघव रामं पितरां भावय सीतारामं
चापभृतं गम्भीरं भवहरमसुरविदूरसुवीरं भक्तसमाजसरोजं सीताभ्रमरविहारसुतीरम् भज रे राघव रामं पितरां भावय सीतारामं
भज रे राघव रामं पितरां भावय सीतारामं
कौसल्या सुखसारं सामजगमन सुधीरविधानं रावणदारणधीरं सुस्मितसच्चिदानन्दनिधानम् भज रे भज रे भज रे भज रे राघव रामं नितरां भावय सीतारामम् भज रे भज रे भज रे भज रे राघव रामं नितरां भावय सीतारामम् भज रे भज रे भज रे भज रे राघव रामं नितरां भावय सीतारामम् भज रे भज रे भज रे भज रे राघव रामं नितरां भावय सीतारामम् नितरां भावय सीतारामम् नितरां भावय सीतारामम्।
What a debt of gratitude we owe to Pujya Dattaji for providing us with such uplifting kirtanas, which also happen to be a delight to sing. Thank you, Pujya Dattaji.
And thank you also to Dr. Vamshi Krishna Ganapati for today's discourse on Datta Arpanam. May Datta Sadguru's blessings always be with you.
At this stage, everyone, as much as it has been a pleasure to share this past hour with you, today's episode of Datta Arpanam begins to draw to a close.
Pranams and gratitude are offered at the divine feet of beloved Sadgurudeva, Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Dattaji and Sri Datta Vijayananda Tirtha Swamiji, without whose teachings, compassion, love, guidance and music, this program would not exist.
Pranams to you, Puja Sri Dattaji and Sri Swamiji. Kindly forgive any errors which may have been committed in preparing or in sharing today's episode of Datta Arpanam, and please guide us to avoid such errors in the future.
Special thanks are extended to the staff at 103.1 FM and to the sponsors of Datta Arpanam, Valini's Drug Mart Limited, Ramlal Educational Institute, Debe Supermart Limited, and Kokie Supermart Limited. And of course, dear listener, an extra special thank you is extended to you for sharing this devotional hour with us.
If you would like to listen to today's program again, check out the Datta Arpanam Facebook page, where later this week the YouTube link for today's episode will be shared.
Once again, everyone, thank you for tuning in today. You are invited to please tune in to 103.1 FM again next Sunday at 6 a.m. Atlantic Standard Time for another episode of Datta Arpanam, a showcase of the life, music and teachings of His Holiness Paramapujya Sri Ganapati Satchidananda Dattaji.
Jai Guru Datta.
Shri Guru Datta. Etat phalam Shri Sadguru Charanara Pranamastu. Harihi Om Tat Sat.
ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ तत्सत्